Hi guys, this is Araceli again of Sheara. So today's video is about how to ace your job interview. Please stay tuned until the end of the video because I'm going to teach you how to answer the most asked question during the interview, which is, tell me about yourself. Stay tuned. So what are the things that you need to do during the job interview? So first is that obviously be on time. Now it doesn't matter if this is a Zoom interview call or face-to-face, you have to be there 30 minutes before the time. This will help you calm yourself down, catch your breath, and prepare yourself mentally for the interview. Second is that be yourself. Yes, that is a good advice, but be on your best behavior. Do not consider the interviewer as your friend. The person is not your friend. He is there or she is there to check if you are suitable to the job. So be at your best professional behavior. Third is that do not be too familiar for comfort. Now what I mean by this, I know that every time someone emailed you for a job interview, you go to the LinkedIn right away and quickly check out the interviewer. I know that you do that. I mean, the first time someone did that to me, I flipped out. But then I realized, well, it's part of the preparation, you know. I mean, I'm not going to pretend that I'm not doing it myself. I mean, if someone calls me for an interview or emails me for the interview, I do check the guy or the person because I want to know who I'm going to talk to. Like mentally, when I prepared for the interview, I want to put the face of the interviewer when I go through the interview process. So that is fine with me. What I don't think is okay is that you start stalking the interviewer. You drop a message here and there, even before the interview, during the interview, and after the interview. Please don't do that. That might be considered harassment on your part. Second is that when you check the person in the LinkedIn, you realize, oh, the person, it comes from the same country, or oh, he speaks the same language as me. When you go to the interview or during the interview, please follow the lead of the interviewer. When the person speaks to you in English, you respond accordingly. When he speaks to you in your own language, respond appropriately. But don't assume that just because you are from the same country that you can talk casually or you speak your language. At the end of the day, English is still considered the business language. That is especially true if you are in the Middle East. Fourth is make eye contact. Do not talk to the wall. Look at the wall behind the interviewer or fidget or make unnecessary movement like touching your hair, touching your nose, play with your pen, play with whatever you have in your hands. Practice. Before you go to the interview, practice. So the fifth tip is that during the interview, do not beat around the bush. Do not tell stories about here and there. The interviewer doesn't have all the time in the world to listen to you. So be concise, be detailed. When the interviewer asks you for specific situations, let's say he would ask about how did you fix an issue with regards to a guest. So what you do is relate the story. What was the issue? How did you solve the issue? And then lastly, how did the guest react or respond to the solution? For example, the question is this. Describe to me when you foster a positive relation with a guest. So you would say, oh yes, one time there was a couple who came with their 2-year-old daughter. They came to the restaurant. I can see that they were tired and they were just ready to have a relaxing evening. So what I did is that I called the recreation. I asked him if they can babysit a 2-year-old. They said yes. So then I offered the same service to the couple. They were so happy knowing that they can relax, they can enjoy their dinner while knowing that their toddler will be safe in the hands of our recreation team. So after that, they thank me, they write a letter to my general manager, and even write a positive review and mention me in the TripAdvisor. That's it. That will not take you more than 4 to 5 minutes to answer that question. That is something that a recruiter or a hiring manager would look for during the interview. During the interview, prepare questions. You should have questions that you should ask the interviewer. Do not say, nothing really, nothing at the moment. That tells us that you're not prepared, that you are taking the application casually. You must have questions about the team. How many people are in the team? Who should you report to? What is the normal working hours? What are the busy times of the day or the busy seasons? You can even ask how much is the salary. Now, if you're not sure who to ask that question, you might be, embarrassed to ask that one. My tip for you is this. If you are speaking to an HR professional, you can ask that question. And lastly, do not forget to thank the interviewer for the time. Also, within 24 hours, you should draft an email thanking saying that you appreciate the time that the interviewer give you. And then if there are other informations that the interviewer wants to ask, tell them to feel free to ask you or drop you a message. Now, please do not do an email the next day or you do follow up every day. Please don't do that. Drop an email after your thank you email a week after. So how do we answer the question, tell me about yourself? Now, this question is not about your life biography. This is not Oprah Winfrey Show or Coffee with Karen. This is a job interview. So there are several things that you should answer or you should tell the interviewer when that question come up. First is that you just briefly tell about you as a person. So if I am the applicant, I would say, my name is Araceli. I'm from the Philippines and I graduated Bachelor of Science in Psychology. So 3 things only. That is the first part. The second part is that a summary of your work experience. So I would say I have a progressive experience in the HR field for 23 years, 10 years of which is spent in the Middle East for 5-star and luxury 5-star hotels. The third part of your answer should be why you are interested to apply for this position. So this is where you connect your skills and experience to the job at hand. This is why I told you that when preparing for the job interview, go to the job description, check what you can market, check what are the same skill set that you have and market it during the interview. So again, brief answer about yourself, and then your summary of qualification, and then why you are interested and why they should hire you for the job. I hope this video helps, and if you find this valuable, hit the click button, subscribe please, and also hit the bell notification so you will be notified every time I upload videos. For HR Speak series, I upload every Saturday. Midweek, I usually upload other interests of mine such as money management, luxury fashion, and my travel. That's it for now. Bye!